not sure ever, but definitely in the recent past. Can generate a bit of bounce more than the others can. His advantage in height. Oh, did he get a bit of touch to that? Really angled away nicely. Beautiful delivery. Ishtiaq.
Tall, I think he's massively built. And yes, that was a beautiful delivery. Shoaib Malik knew nothing about it. Perfect delivery. Just on the off stump, beat him all ends up.
This is what's coming later on between the Comilla Titans and the Rangpur Riders, getting their second game starting at 5:20 p.m. local time. Lots to look out for. This time it gets bad on ball, but not adequately enough to take it away from that fielder coming in from backward point. Has not been easy. Just, getting the runs despite the fact there is a bit of pace from Mohammad Irfan though. Bowling has been tight. The wickets have fallen at regular intervals and that's pegged them back. Another one before the bat comes down. 134.8 kilometers per hour.
I thought both Al-Amin as well as Mohammad Irfan obviously for his height was able to get that steep bounce, but both Al-Amin as well as Mohammad Irfan has been able to move the ball from off stump and outside the off stump, have been able to beat the batsman quite a few occasions, and that also Shoaib Malik trying to square slash, lucky not to get the edge.
Somehow I feel that trying to go down the line to Mohammad Irfan would be a better option, trying to go for the V instead of trying those horizontal bat shots. 143 is fastest. Cramped him up, but that's a good run. Oh dear, goodness, it crashed. The gloves have come off the keeper. A little bit of a crash with the non-striker. The last moment.
Well, given the pace of the wicket, I think it's quite unlikely, unless it's over pitch. Shoaib Malik just plays it, and a bit of a collision there. Liton Das at the receiving end. Tamim Iqbal being the robust one, it shows that he was kind of stronger than Liton Das and looks hurt there.
Well, he had the pace going for him, didn't he? Back around the corner, just a controlled shot. At the moment, I think that the idea between Shoaib Malik and Tamim Iqbal is just ensure that the build-up, this partnership, because they don't want to lose another wicket. It doesn't matter, take a bit of time. Can be some good big overs somewhere along the line, and they can catch up with that required rate, which has gone up to 7.35 now, 17 of 22. So rather sedate, but sensible. Vidacam just moves around the ground. Nice view. Seedings and and Gain beating the bat. Excellent over. Completed. 12 done. 68 for 3.
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সব সময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক। গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা। বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
About to be started now. That little dip might indicate that the Victorians are just falling down, and but it's imperative that do not lose a wicket. That's when the other team lost a cluster of wickets. Sylhet sixers. Chane, just the 8 runs. Oh, down the leg side, huge wide. Being a leggy, he's pitching outside leg, and it kept on going away. No chance for the keeper to get a hand to it.
Well, the Sylhet sixers have been made. The Comilla Victorians have been made a little quiet, but they have wickets on their hand. That's their advantage. And this young man on the screen, if he can get a wicket 2-2 from here, it was outside the off stump. Now that's not the kind of bowling you'd be expected to do. Try and get the edge of the bat, bowl closer to the batsman.
Oh, he's struggling, isn't he? All balls bowled today. You can see that he's been on the short side, and he can't, as a leg spinner, be on the short side. That's better. Better comeback delivery after the 2 wides. Struggling with his line. Trying to give the ball some air and trying to get some extra purchase out of the wicket. In the process, losing his line both to the left arm batsman and the right arm batsman. Got to do something about that. Rectify that very, very quickly. Still waiting for that googly to be bowled by him. Depending on the more orthodox leggies at the moment.
2 very experienced customers, actually. Tamim Iqbal and Shoaib Malik have been in these kind of situations many a time, and they know exactly as to how to cope up with this kind of situation. Rotate the strike. You don't really need to go for the big shots, and they're just making things easy and rotating the strike and gradually nearing the total.
Young Sandeep Lamechane, the bowler, has really travelled around. From the ball and feel his way down the wicket. He's now going to get a positive response from the umpire. Encouraging, as I was saying, he's played in the CPL recent past, and he's gone and played in the Big Bash League. He's played in the Everest League in Nepal, and now he's in Dhaka. Well-travelled man, so early in his years, and coming from a non-test playing country, that is a huge achievement. And also the Afghanistan Premier League. So excellent work by this man. Beauty of the T20 League, you get to see the world, but you've got to be noticed by people all around the world to get picked up in the different teams. So at the moment, sorry, just mentioning that the game meandering along a little bit. Someone has to take it by the scruff of the neck and try to start dominating. Like that. Sat up to a hit, but straight to the fielder. Goodness, I thought he was going to find that gap, but Lamechane strikes, and an important wicket. As I said, something's going to give, and it happened.
That's what you have the advantage you have when you have an spinner like that. Lamechane on that occasion, bowling a little up, not particularly short, but Shoaib Malik going, really making room, using the crease and trying to hit it through mid-wicket. A good catch there by Mohammad Saifuddin. Shoaib Malik goes after scoring 13 and Comilla Victorians 76 for 4.
স্টিল দিয়ে তৈরি গাজী
Victorians, and the important wicket of Shoaib Malik could have been put away anywhere, really. Real long off tracker. Look at what he had done. He just picked that man at cow corner. Maybe 5 yards either way, would have gone for at least 4 runs. Picked out the man, and he was happy. particularly happy because it wasn't a really wicket-taking delivery, rather a long hop. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's what happens, particularly in this format of the game. Anamul Haq, he's trying to catch the eye of the selectors. He's been out of the contention from the national teams, and this is the opportunity he has. Deeper batsman. Malik gone for what would you call, some call unlucky 13. Taskin Ahmed waits and tucks it away nicely, just for a single.
As I was trying to tell you earlier, and we had spoken about this during my stint with you earlier, that it's really confusing and baffling that a cricketing nation that's been playing Test cricket for 20 years and a nation that's been playing cricket for over 40 years haven't really been able to produce a leg spinner of substance. And a country like Nepal, who not even a Test playing country, has produced a leg spinner who's playing all over the world. The only leg spinners we have heard of Idul Khani, Roman Khalid Rumi, or maybe Zubair Hussain. That's about all.
Well, and Tanvir Ahmed too, but none of them have really been able to make an impression. They've been given opportunities on occasions, maybe not long enough. It's a question of giving opportunity to players for at least a longer stint when they can settle down. We tend in the past used to happen more often, maybe not now, but 2 or 3 occasions you're not doing well, they drop. So that has happened. It's unfortunate. I agree with you completely. Something for the think tank to think about. Bangladesh. That's a typical Calypso shot. It's found the fielder in the deep and just scrambles through.
Still got Namul Haq and a few other batsmen who can Namul Haq and a few other batsmen who can that's Shahid Afridi, you can belt the ball a bit. So he's got some hard hitters coming down the order.
Taskin Ahmed getting into rhythm, in the process getting the inside part of the bat. This varied his pace. The last one was 131. I think the one prior to that was about the 140 mark. So his speeds. So, smiling at the moment, hoping that they get another breakthrough. The trigger movement of the batsman, that's very interesting from Tamim Iqbal. It's just a forward movement, and Tamim may have been a bit of trouble, and Taskin knew that. Can't really see the initial movement, but he was awkward when he went for that. Right, there you go. That's the initial trigger movement. He's thinking of going back, and he's pulled it fuller, almost Yorker length. Really able to put the batsman in a spot of bother. That's good thinking on the part of Taskin Ahmed. The speeds are telling you the first one 141, then slowed it down. Third one even slower. Good mix, good thinking on the part. And then he speeds it up, the fifth one, with a 136 km/h ball. Down the wicket, gives him the charge, not quite getting hold of it, and only gets a single to finish off over number 14. It's 81 for 4.
নিরাপদ হোক পথ চলা।
As the drone flies over, looks out of the ground towards the Mirpur area, very well built area, very congested, a lot part of Dhaka, This is the situation after 14 overs. Sylhet Sixers 77 for 5. Just 4 runs ahead of the Comilla Victorians. Lost 1 wicket less. That might be a little bit of an advantage, but David Warner knows that anything can happen. Another wicket, and the cat will be amongst the pigeons. Whips it away. Piece of a second run. Going for it. Here comes the throw. And it's not accurate, and they make it quite safely.
Things getting a little sticky for Comilla Victorians as the bowlers have been able to slow them down a bit. I'm particularly impressed with the efforts of Alamin and Taskin Ahmed, both of whom will be keenly watched and monitored by the think tanks, the two bowlers who will be in the scheme of things during the World Cup.
That's the googly. Was playing for the one to tear away the held its line. It was more like a flipper than a googly, and held its line and hit timber. The off stump root uprooted, and Lamichhane gets his second.
That was a brilliant delivery, and he just couldn't resist. Went for that big heave through mid-wicket. Beautiful delivery there by...